1981. Chris built a distributed process control system for handling 7 steel plants at Rourkela as early as 1982 as a 22 or 23-year-old young man. Nitya, barely out of NLS, spearheaded the NASDAQ ADR listing, and I can go on and on and on. Hence, to discover such energy and passion to a wider scale, we have started a program to identify a small set of individuals at the junior-most levels who will mentor and fast-track through the company. Fifth, the bedrock of this company is a firm belief in education. We believe that it is through education that we renew ourselves and we adapt to the ever-changing world of technology. For example, it may be the case that Java is one among the popular enterprise languages today, but tomorrow it could be built in the cloud using Ruby on Rails or Python. Hence, it is vital for our engineers to constantly learn and adapt to the changing needs of the technological world, else they will slip into obsolescence. My friend, the only instrument we have for such constant learning is learnability. Therefore, our task is to recruit people with high learnability. Similarly, in the 1970s, I decided that we would hire non-computer science graduates and train them in computer science concepts and programming. Therefore, we started early efforts to experiment with leading online education forums to quickly retrain our people in order to reduce cycle time in our supply chain. We believe this is an inevitable future, and it will change how our supply chain will work. Finally, we have several new initiatives that are on the drawing board. These range from bringing in a new culture of innovation into the company via various means, connecting better with the ecosystem of innovative startups in the United States and India, expanding our research program to include the best talent across the globe, and identifying niche areas of technology where we believe opportunities for the future exist, and the kinds of skill set we would start building now. The common threads across all these initiatives is meritocracy and technology. Since I've already focused on meritocracy, I will tell you why technology is important. I've always envisioned Infosys to be a place where the most intelligent and articulate technologists gather to solve problems for the world by making life better for our customers. I've always maintained that our customers like us are also a technology company in some way, whether they are retail company, whether they are food distribution company, whether they are transportation company, airline company, etc. Hence, we must stay ahead of the curve in our technical culture, thought, and competence. It is in this context the several initiatives I have outlined are strategic to the future of the company. If they are continued in the right spirit, I expect them to yield tangible results in the medium to long term. Folks, this is not a fetish about technology. It is about a critical need we have today to reinvent and differentiate ourselves in the marketplace. Folks, I have now laid out the core to the strategy of this company as we the founders leave, as Vishal Sikka takes over. If, in my opinion, if they continue on these lines, I have no doubt at all that this company will reach its glory once again and will become the leading software company in the world. Let me now tell you what is common to all these initiatives that I talked about. Each and every one of them, without exception, has been conceived, implemented, piloted, experimented, and pushed forward by Rohan. Some of you have questioned why I asked Rohan to put his life on hold from a prestigious place like Harvard and come and add value to Infosys. I wanted Infosys to think differently. and invest in some bold initiatives that would yield results in the medium to long term. Therefore, last year when the board requested me to come back, I knew I needed somebody my side who is intelligent, smart, and is new to the industry to the point where he or she would simply not accept status quo. This was my charge to Rohan, to bring fresh and new perspectives from his world, to think from the left field, as the Americans say, to not accept status quo, and ultimately only focus on how Infosys can use technology and high-quality people to differentiate in the marketplace. Finally, my friend, I thank the members of the board, Infosians, ex-Infosians, and every one of you for kindness, generosity, commitment, and the teamwork of the Infosians in making my stay very enjoyable and very productive. Thanks again for your kindness, encouragement, and support. I wish Infosys the best. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Murthy. As Mr. Murthy stated, Chris Gopalakrishnan will be voluntarily stepping down as Executive Vice Chairman after today and will continue as the non-executive Vice Chairman until October 10th, 2014. I ask Chris now to say a few words.
Thank you, Jeff, and thank you, Murthy, for that wonderful speech. Dear investors, friends, this is an important milestone for Infosys and for me. We have a new CEO and a managing director who will take over from Mr. Shibilal on August 1st, 2014, after, of course, the necessary approvals. We have a strong leadership team in place to support Vishal and take this great company forward. I'm confident that they will create an even better future for Infosys. Hence, I'm stepping down my executive role as of today and from the board on October 10, 2014. I'm thankful to all the investors for your support to me all through the years since we went public in 1993. I'm especially thankful for your support to me after 2007 when I became the CEO and Managing Director and subsequently, of course, the Executive Vice Chairman. In this crowd, there may be few who have been with the company from the beginning in 1993, and my special thanks and gratitude to each one of you. I'm very thankful to every board member, past and present. Again, their support and guidance were invaluable in making me a better person and leader. My special thanks to Mr. Shibilal, Mr. Murthy. We have been together in this journey now for 35 years. Technology has evolved at a rapid pace from the time Infosys was started in 1981. As Murthy said, technology is the bedrock on which this company was built and is going to continue to run. It was the mainframe era. Personal computer was introduced in 1981 by IBM. Today, the computing model is evolving towards cloud, and the preferred user device is the mobile phone. During these years, we have learned, evolved, and innovated to stay relevant to our clients. As a result, we have grown from 7 employees, the 7 founders in 1981, to more than 160,000 Infosians around the world. We've grown in revenue, profit, clients, offices.
Well, that is more from Infosys' 33rd Annual General Meeting, which is still currently underway. We heard N. Narayan Murthy talk about it. This is S. Gopalakrishnan. We, of course, at CNBC TV 18 will be will continue to cut in as and when the important highlights come through. But as of now, it appears to be one AGM where a lot of co-founders seem to be bidding farewell. So it is N.R. Narayan Murthy's last AGM, perhaps for Chris as well, and not to forget Shibu Lal, because he has been the CEO and MD for the company for the last 3 years, and he has steered the company through some very difficult times. So primarily, this one is a more backward-looking AGM. They are, we heard Mr. Murthy's full speech. He spoke about, the various initiatives. He highlighted the importance of the initiatives, the progress that, these initiatives that he has undertaken in the last 1 year. So a chunk of the speech was dedicated to that. He reiterated, as he did 2 days back, that how he was set out for 2 key tasks. One of them was to, get the new CEO, which he believes he successfully completed, and secondly, to lay a strong foundation for growth. So he believes on both those counts he is successful. And a couple of important other points, perhaps from a stock market point of view, they have increased the dividend payout ratio to 40% versus an earlier 30%. Remember, one stakeholder concern has been that they're sitting on cash of $5 billion, so they have increased the dividend payout ratio, so that perhaps should, enthuse the shareholders a bit. But we've got a whole